Welcome back, dancers. It's week 2 of our social distancing challenge, and this week we'll be featuring the Argentine Tango. Hashtag the Quarantine Tango. I'm going to review a few basic steps with you so you can get the styling and the flair of this really passionate dance. And don't forget to watch one of the films where the Argentine Tango is featured. One of my personal favorites is Moulin Rouge, but there are some great scenes in Take the Lead, Shall We Dance, and of course, the infamous scene from A Scent of a Woman with Al Pacino. So, get up and move and try out the steps, sit back and relax and take in a good film, maybe do both. But don't forget to tag us online and social media and post your videos of your favorite steps. We can't wait to hear how this goes for you. And remember, happy dancing. Welcome back for week 2. Today we're going to be talking about the Argentine Tango. We're going to start off by learning a few basics, beginning with how we can walk. So walks are very similar in most of the tango dances, whether it's international, American, or Argentine tango. But for today, I want us to think about 3 concepts: push, pull, and pivot. We're going to start with our walks going forward. I'm going to do them to the side. So we want to start with our feet slightly turned out as the follow. We are going to gather our energy as we sit a little bit into our seat. Our hips, our pelvis is tucked underneath so that our hips are sitting down. Our knees are slightly bent because we're going to use that momentum to propel ourselves forward as we keep our upper bodies straight. So I'm going to push off the balls of my feet so that I can go forward. There's the push, push. I'm also going to point my back foot and drag it in to prepare to go forward on that foot next. Push, push, push. We'll go back the other way. Please try it with me. So we're gathering our energy, our knees are bent, our pelvis is tucked under, and we're going to propel ourselves or push ourselves forward using our entire body as one unit. Push with the point, push and point, push and drag. Really nicely done. So when we begin our steps backwards, which for the follow is most of the dancing that we're going to be doing, we want, again, to point our feet, our knees are bent, and we want to get out of the way. So we're going to point our foot back a little bit in preparation before the lead transfers his weight and thus our weight. So I am pointing back so that I can pull the rest of my energy in. I'm reaching back with that foot, pulling in, reaching back, pulling in, reaching back, and pulling in. Now, as one of the hallmarks of the Argentine Tango, we want to think about the pivot. So when we're pivoting, we're going to step forward onto the balls of our foot. So my left foot is stepping forward right now, but either foot works. Then my right foot is going to pivot as my upper body pivots. My shoulders stay facing my partner. My hips are actually where I want my feet to be going. So though my hips are facing the corner, they're going to pivot around so that my right foot can drag and gently caress the floor so that I can step forward again and do the same thing, keeping my shoulders towards my partner. I drag in, and this is the pivoting action. So you'll notice that this is integral to doing something called the Ochos. And the Ochos look just like this. And they're called Ochos because we draw a figure 8 on the floor with our feet. So to practice these, you can find a wall, or if you do happen to have a partner. But remember, no pressure. We are social distancing. But you can use a wall to lean against. That's actually the proper frame that we're using in Argentine Tango. We actually want to be leaning our upper body in to our partner, and our feet are a little bit away, so that you can push off and get that pivoting action, again, where your spine is spiraling, so that your hips can come around and your foot can caress the floor in that figure 8 pattern. And there we have the Ocho. Now we're going to review the 8-count basic, starting with the follows footwork from behind. Again, I begin with my feet slightly turned out, my knees are bent, and my weight is on the right foot, so that I can step forward on count 1 on my left foot. So I'm going to step forward, 1, to the right, 2, now I take 2 steps back, 3, 4, now 5 is the cross, or the cruzada, 5, I transfer my weight back so that my right foot is free to take 1 more step back, and then I step to the side to close on count 8. 1 more time. We step forward on that left foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We transfer the weight. Now we're going to learn the footwork from the lead's perspective for the 8-count basic. I'm going to do it facing away from you so that you can follow along at home. We're going to begin on our right foot by taking a small step backwards on count 1. 1. Then we go to the side, 2. We walk outside partner forward for counts 3 and 4. Now, on count 5, we transfer our weight as we pivot or spiral our spine to bring our follow around into the cross. We continue forward on the left foot, 6, to the right, 7, transfer that weight, 8, to begin again.